City of Ekurhuleni has been given a clean bill of financial health by the Auditor-General for the 2019-2020 year. Sadly, such an outcome is rare for municipalities, with the AG's office often flagging poor financial reporting preparation and irregular and wasteful expenditure, among other issues. So how did the City of Ekurhuleni get things right? Well, I'm joined by Kagiso Lerutla. He's the Group Chief Financial Officer for the City of Ekurhuleni. Thank you very much for joining us, Kagiso. So congratulations for the clean bill of health in terms of your audit. Is this an annual occurrence for the city or something that you've only achieved in recent times?
No. Good day to you viewers. This is something that we just achieved recently, especially in the 2019-20 financial year.
So what is it that the city did to ensure that it gets clean audits?
What we did with the leadership of the institution, the accounting officers, that we developed first the turnaround strategy that was tabled at the audit committee, and it got monitored on a quarterly basis. And amongst those indicators in the turnaround strategy was the issues to deal with internal controls, and secondly was the issues to deal with skills, because you need qualified people to execute their functions. And we want aggressively to make sure that we equip finance with the right capacity. We have made sure that we get the relevant CAs to come that have also audit background to come and assist us, and the city manager in other departments that also play critical to the audit, that are infrastructure. She made sure that she appoint qualified engineers so that they are able to talk to their issues when AG comes. And above that, obviously, there was a correct leadership set by the executive mayor from the mayoral committee to say that she would like within his term of office to receive a clean audit. And obviously that changed the culture and it encouraged everyone that we need to do things correctly. And the same principle that the executive mayor has raised is what the council as a whole, led by the speaker, were able to continuously, when they're performing their oversight functions in reports that comes from executive, they all emphasize the issue of clean governance.
Yes. So, Kagiso, if you were in a workshop advising colleagues in other municipalities how to do better in terms of their audit outcomes, what would be the key points that you would deliver to them?
I think I'll split this thing in three phases. I think the first phase will be that there should be stability in legislation, meaning council, because they need to track reports, they need to sit and make sure that reports are processed and oversight is performed on the report of executive. And you could see the challenge in Joburg and so on is because there have been instability in council. And equally, so the mayoral committee needs to be stable so that they can track reports from management, because to turn around an institution of a metro is not an easy thing that we can do in a couple of months. It requires years of investment. So you need people to be there for quite some time to make sure that they are able to track those decisions. Then when you go to administration, then you need a very strong accounting officer that actually understand the local government. You could see in our space the accounting officer has been there for quite sometimes, I think more than 20 years. Then it assists, because even if she sits there, but she knows what is happening in the city, and she can engage even on issues of audit, or she can engage on issues of engineering. So you really need those three phases to be working hand to hand. And obviously there must be the right tone at the top. So it can't be the CFO that wants to achieve the clean audit. It must be something that council as a whole, they have an appreciation to it. The executive, as led by executive mayor with this mayoral committee, they should have an appreciation, including the accounting officer. So immediately when we have that, then it will make the process much easier as a finance person to come to a culture where audit is appraised, because when you come with your own turnaround strategy, when you come with your own processes improve certain things, they will receive positive appreciation, because it's something that the institution as a whole they are looking forward to achieve.
Of course, it's a feather in your cap that you've presided over this clean audit. Do you think to some degree South Africa needs some young blood, professionals like yourselves, or it's not really about age but more about the qualification?
It does require young people, and when I was appointed, and one of the issues I've raised with young people in different fields is that I won't fail them. I will make sure that I get to be their reference, so that in future they get afforded an opportunity. Just imagine they appointed me as a young age. If I came here and I messed up, I was not only mess upping for myself, but I was killing other future young people that they could have in future being afforded. And we have done this and made sure that even the divisional head, the expenditure and supply chain, have appointed the young people. I think they are 31 years old, and they are CA. They are capable of performing this, and they were part of the team that received the clean audit. But equally so, you still need wisdom. Hence, I have indicated the expertise of their accounting officer, because you can't, in an environment as diverse and as big as this, have all young people. You need people where you can draw wisdom, people that they have been there, that they can assist, because local government is a very complex institution.
Indeed. Kagiso, thank you very much for speaking to us. That was Kagiso Lerutla. He's the Group Chief Financial Officer at the City of Ekurhuleni.